Good afternoon, and welcome back to Asgard, and welcome back to Enderal. So Skyrim had just made it here to Ark, and we were on the approach to the city proper. So let's go ahead and push on. Huh. I'm new in this area. Do you happen to have any tips for me?
Tips. Just be wary if you're outside city walls. I guess you've noticed as much already, but this country has seen better days.
Alright. You're a hunter, right? How's the situation in the wilderness?
Don't ask. The wolves act as if they've been cursed, attacking anything and anyone on sight, and killing game they don't even eat afterwards. This must be the red madness everyone's talking about. Blazes. Where's this supposed to lead?
To everybody's death. Oh, do we have a notice board here? No, we don't. Alright. Nethrale Birdsong. The poet plays in Ark. Songs to be performed. Thou art my sweet spring blossom. Your lips are sweet as honey pie. Naught compares to thy golden hair. Blow me like a battle trombone. Morndas, 14th of Star Summer Night, in the Dancing Nomad. Then over here it says, if gruntroot, parsley, or God's tongue, if sheercap, mint, or potions done, Mirella's mixtures has them all herbs for the alchemist's soul, in the noble's quarters. Okay.
A penny, my sir. Please, just one
Here, I'll
penny.
give him a penny.
Thank you. That's really generous. May his light guide you.
Alright, what about 10 pennies?
Thank you. That's really generous. May his light guide you.
Ha, you're worthless. You're worthless to me. What is this?
A foreigner, huh?
Alright. I'm actually curious, what's on this island over here? Alright, there wasn't really anything much. There was a chest in a ruined boat that had some penny coins. That was about it. So, we're going to go ahead and push on loading tower. Oh, this must be the Murad Tower.
Yes?
Alright. Ark Westgate discovered. Aha. Oh, there's Whirlwind, the donkey horse. We could steal it. With a name like Whirlwind, it's gotta be fast, right?
Oh my. Another exhausted soul, aren't you? Are you sure you want to keep going like that? I mean, like that?
I beg your pardon?
Oh, come on! Don't you think I see how you're slaving away? You can hardly put one foot before the other. Look how exhausted you are. And this armor. Whew, it must weigh tons. Thank Malphus, I have just the right thing for you. A way to ease your travels. A mount. And you know what? Today's your lucky day. If you agree to help me out with a little problem of mine, I'll give you one for free.
Alright. I want to buy him out. What kind of problem?
Gnarldolf, a troll. For 2 months now, every night, I've been hearing this horrible, bloodthirsty grunting near the farm. The guard says I'm only imagining it, but trust me, I've seen enough of the world to know troll noises when I hear them. When it all started, the grunting came from back in the forest, but it's gotten closer each night, and I'm sure that thing is out for my animals. So, what do you say? You kill Nardal for me, and in return, you will get one of my very best donkeys for free. Whirlwind. And believe me, he lives up to his name.
Alright. Where the heck does that name come from, Gnarldolf?
What? That doesn't ring a bell. Gnarldolf? As in, the Gnarldolf? From the fairy tale, The Seraph and the Beast. Considering how horrible the grunting sounds, that name seemed fitting to me. But call him what you want, it doesn't matter. As long as you kill him.
Fine, I'll see what I can do. Any ideas how I can find them?
Oh, that should be pretty easy. Just wait until shortly after midnight and then scout the area. Eventually, you'll hear that grunting I told you about. Then just find out where it comes from. And needless to say, be careful. You look like you can take care of yourself, otherwise I wouldn't have asked. but these beasts are not to be underestimated.
Alright, started. Gnarldoff has to die. Wait till midnight and look for the troll Gnarldoff in the King's Bay. Okay, I want to do that, actually. So we can have ourselves a mount.
Hey, you there. Yes, you. Can you spare a moment for him? He would be very grateful.
Kermay Kazartakajabajap.
Hey, you there.
Yeah.
Yes, you. Can you spare a moment for him?
What do you
He would
need?
be your help. Tell him, my sir, do you have good eyes?
I have one good eye. I think so, yes.
Good, very good. Let him cut to the chase. He is in dire need of eggs. Lots of eggs. And he wants you to help him.
Alright. Do I look like a hen?
He is not talking about common eggs. Do you see those brown hammerbirds circling over the heartland? In many other countries, such as Nerim or Kira, their hatchlings are brought up to be letterbirds. He wants to raise such letterbirds for a special purpose. So, what do you say? Will you help an old starling? The ancient fathers would thank you for it. He's sure of that.
Alright, whoever these ancient fathers are, I doubt their thanks will be much use to me. Don't you have anything more solid?
You're talking about coin. Yes, he does. And provided you bring him what he needs, he would have given them to you anyway.
Alright. Hammerbird, what special purpose exactly? Let's see what he needs them for.
Oh, that's hard to explain. He doubts you would understand. But it has to do with our lost home, the Star City.
Your lost home?
Yes, the place we starlings come from, and where we are destined to return to eventually. Don't you know the stories? There's a city far up in the sky, and all the worldly suffering doesn't exist there. But this is no place to talk about that. There are books which could explain our prophecies a lot better than he ever could.
Alright, Hammerbird eggs, understood. Where exactly can I find them? I actually found one earlier.
Well, that is the part where your good eyes come into play. All you need to do is follow the movements of the birds flying above the sea here and in its vicinity. Eventually, they will return to their nests, and that's where you can find the eggs. Just come back once you've found a good handful or more. He will wait for your return.
Alrighty, started the biggest egg hunt ever. So we need to bring Kermai at the watchtower in front of the Ark 5 Hammerbird eggs from the tower's vicinity. Alright, interesting. So I'm gonna continue waiting around and I'm gonna search for Hammerbird eggs as well. Looks like one's probably over here. And we're kind of waiting for the troll to come out, because it's still too early, I believe. Yeah, it's 8:43 right now, so. Alright. Okay, there's someplace over here called the Pit Shelter, on this little edge of the area there. By the way, that Hammerbird egg that I found before, if you guys were curious, it's on that island over there. The island I went to before we approached the city. But well, let's go in the Pit Shelter and see what's in here. Okay, it would appear there is an army of mud crabs. I actually spent a while running around on the beach killing like a ton of mud crabs. And we have a bunch of mud crab shells and stuff built up at the moment. So what is this place? Looks like it's just this one room. Oh, we got some penny coins. Okay, there's a little hidden passage over here that leads up, so we'll check this out. Ooh, where are we now? Go ahead and save it. Let's see, it's almost 10, so we still have some time before Gnarldoff comes out. Ooh. Oh, there's a highwayman up here. That would explain who's living here anyway. Oh! Whoa! Made me jump. Alright. You can have some of that, sir. Man, he like just popped up out of nowhere. We got another highwayman back here sleeping. That's right, get you some of that. Aha. So far there's not anything really that stands out here. We'll take that crusty bread though. It's mainly just little odds and ends, food, lockpicks, money, that kind of thing. My carryweight's actually getting kind of full. I wanted to go to the town right off the gate, but then they're like, here's quests. I'm like, okay, I can't resist. Give me them quests. Okay, this actually connects right over to here. Okay, and this just leads outside, so I guess we'll just head on out. Alright, it's 11:30 right now. I just went ahead and slept for an hour to move up time. So I'm going to start heading back over to in this direction, and we'll see about finding Gnarldoff. But by the way, here's that nest where I found the first egg. Just on this like little tree stump thing. I just found another ice claw, by the way, and there's some beds down here. It's on the underbelly of the bridge. It looks like, okay, you can't get down here from the side with the city, but you can come down some steps here on your way into the city and sleep. And then there's this creepy guy here. I don't know what he's doing.
Sarah's Jaduli. Put some clothes on.
So you're from Kile, right? Did you flee the war over there?
Well, flee isn't exactly the right word for it. I call it tactical relocalization. Only a stupid businessman will try to sell spices amidst a civil war.
What exactly caused the war? I've heard about it, but I never from a countryman.
Oh, well, after those rumors about the Lightborn's death started, the council members must have thought, now's the time for power struggles. Very stupid, if you ask me, and very bad for the economy. Thank the sun I was one of the few who fled early enough. But this madness has cost far too many lives. Far too many.
What do people on Kile think about those rumors that the gods are dead?
Well, they are blasphemy. What else? The gods have reigned wind for millennia. Whoever thinks one could just kill the gods as they could kill a rabbit must be another fool. Farewell.
Alright. I wonder if I can make this jump. No. Not from there anyway. Oh, what is this? Uinto Sham... Oh my gosh.
You gave me a scare then. What do you want?
Are you Gnarldoff?
I beg your pardon?
These grunting noises you make, what are they?
Grunting? I'm praying. By the name of the sun, don't you Sharis have any decency? Shall the ghosts of the sand take you, you ignorant excretion of a desert worm? You rancorous child of a camel? You... Wait a second. What is that?
What's what?
Ah!
What's what? Oh! There's Gnarldoff. So he is real. Glad he's got some health on him. And Jesper doesn't want to be a part of this, so... Alright. Go ahead and pop our crit skill. Oh, man. Oh, man. Okay. Let me pop a potion here. Let's do just cheap. Cool. And that's going to be about it, I think, on those. I do have another... And then we'll go ahead and pop Tempest as well. Should have popped that one sooner, but we get a little bit better weapon damage.
What the blazes was that?
It looked like a troll to me.
Oh, really? Saldrin, shield me from your wit. What I mean is, how the heck does a troll get so close to the city gates? These guards are getting sloppier by the week. Anyway, I guess I owe you some thanks. Without your help, that would have ended differently. Now, excuse me, I have to get back to the city.
Alright. And he's got a little bit of troll fat on him. We'll go ahead and take that. And I'm going to take that coin purse and sleep until the daytime, I think. Alright, I just found the Myrad Tower in front of Ark's west wall. And we leveled up, so let's go ahead and take some more stamina. Thank you, thank you. I do enjoy my stamina quite a bit. Whoa, whoa! I thought that was, for some reason I thought that was a cow, like off in the distance or something. Whoa, this thing is cool. Oh, man. Yeah, I like this thing a lot. Alright, there's a Myrad Keeper. And we can fly between the Myrad Towers like that. Very, very nice. Oh, Apprentice Book of Archery. We'll take it. I don't think I can actually use those anymore, but we'll still take it. Alright, I see another hammerbird nest right here. Okay, see, they fly into them. After a bit, so you just kind of have to watch them and kind of see where they're flying and where they fly into to find them. So that's 2 out of 5 that we've gotten so far. Okay, and I actually just happened to see another one. They're a little bit easier to see during the day, I've noticed, but over on top of this building, there's a nest right here. For some reason, I can't grab the egg. And here's another one here. Like back in, like across that bridge. So, there's 3 out of 5. I'm determined to finish this quest too. I want to finish both of these. Oh, I'm down here in the bay. Actually, like right up there is the Myrad Tower. But I found this big ruined ship down here. I don't know if there's anything. Oh, there's a cabin. It's going to be tough. Okay, this is actually like multi-floors deep. So I don't have like water breathing potions right now to spare. But I'm going to keep it in the back of my mind, and we'll come back here later on and see if we can't find something. We've got a graveyard here with a lost one in it. Alright, I found the cemetery, and we have an awoken lost one. Aha. Alright, I'm not going to go in there just yet, because I want to get into the town. I'm just looking for the last 2 birds. But I almost think, since that one won't let me pick it up, I almost think we're not going to be able to do the quest. So I may just go on into the city for now, and then keep an eye out for more hammerbird eggs. Now there's an ice claw here right outside the cemetery. So, very, very nice. Alright, I did find another nest up here. This is kind of out overlooking the bay. A little ways. Oh, that guy finally came and got his horse. That horse has been over there since like midnight, just sitting there by itself. Okay, and here's the last hammerbird nest. It looks like. There we go. And it's right kind of on the approach, actually, to the town. We actually came through here. Looks like there's another one over there. So you can find more than 5 of them, I guess, technically. So we'll go turn this in and turn in the troll quest.
So, any luck?
Yes. I found these. Do they look like the ones you're after?
Yes, that's them. Marvelous. Truly marvelous. Here, you have earned yourself that. Now, he only has to... Yes, that should do it. Say, friend, would you be willing to help him a little further? Depending on how well the breeding of these eggs goes, he would like to experiment with other breeds too. Firefinches, leaf gulls, and peak dashers, to call them by name. Bring him their eggs too, and you will be rewarded.
Okay. We got 90 coins for that, though. That's not bad. Firefinches, leaf gulls, and peak dashers. Understood, but that might take a while.
Yes, he knows, but he will wait here for you. Good luck, and thank you.
No problem, sir. So we need 4 of each. Firefinch is Dunvale's
Yes?
something,
then near the Frostcliff Tavern and the Farmer's Throne. And what about her?
Any progress?
You don't need to worry about Gnarled Off anymore. The beast is dead.
Yes, I've heard as much. Oh gods. This Quiranian Shreamgar surely lit some fire under their buttocks. But he's right. Hard times we are in if a troll can roam so close to the walls, while the guards play Morala's dice in the tavern.
You're here.
Anyway, thank you. I'll sleep a lot better now that this thing is over with. Follow me.
Alright. Take me to Whirlwind. I already know where it's at, yo. Yeah, I know, Jasper. He's always in the way.
There were these Killian sailors who got pretty loud
You
earlier
again.
this week, but
Thanks again for your
got it
help.
under control.
Oh.
How's Whirlwind doing?
Alright. What? That's Bonnie. What about Whirlwind? What is this madness? You lie.
Here you go. This is Whirlwind. You get him for free as promised. Take good care of him, will you?
How would you like to call your mount? We're gonna call it... I guess it changed its name from Whirlwind to Bonnie. We're gonna call it... Silver. Just so that way I can say hi-ho, Silver away every time. The horse flute was added to our inventory. Haha. And now we can ride Silver around. Hi-ho, Silver away! Cool. Alright, so it's just pretty much a standard horse that's a donkey horse. Very good. So let's head on into the town proper and begin checking this place out. I love all these little like advertisements and stuff, by the way.
And here
All
we
right.
are. Welcome to Ark. I've got some things to take care of here. So let's meet at the market once you're ready to meet Grandmaster Tealor Orenthiel and his mages in person, alright?
Alright, the former Grandmaster of the Holy Order. I thought he was imprisoned in Narim. Could you tell me a little bit more about the city? Where can I find some new gear, for example? Or, okay, I think I'll find my way around. Let's see. What can you tell me about the city?
Oh, sure, I should have thought of that. Pardon me. Alright then. Ark is divided into 5 districts, not counting the harbor. The Foreign Quarter, where we are right now, the Marketplace, the Nobles' Quarters, the South Quarter, and the Temple. If you're looking to gear up, I guess the market would be the place to go. You can find anything there, from food to weapons, armor, and whatever else you need. If it's magical supplies and alchemy you need, however, you best try your luck in the Nobles' Quarters. But prepare yourself for some dismissive looks. Up there's also the bathing house and the theater, in case you have the coin for that. Finally, there's the temple, which is hard to overlook. Normal citizens are not permitted to enter it, and from up there, the Holy Order reigns over this country. But if all goes according to plan, you'll soon see it from the inside. And then there's the Undercity.
Undercity? That doesn't sound too inviting.
Yeah, it doesn't, and it isn't. The Undercity's a cluster of caves directly beneath our feet. And down there is where the poor and the sick live, not to mention those that the Order doesn't like to see in their neat, pretty streets in the upper city. Not a place I'd recommend you visit, at least not unless you're looking for mischievous things.
Of course I am. Let's ask him about the Grandmaster.
By his own son, Nerazil, yeah. But roughly 2.5 years ago, he suddenly appeared back in Enderal, accompanied by a handful of mages who once fought against him in the Great War. Weird, I know, but that's how it was.
Let me get this straight. The Lightborn's most trusted servant returned to Enderal together with his former arch-enemies.
He did, yeah. It seems that something happened between him and them that made them sort out their issues, you could say. They're allies now, and frankly, nobody quite knows why. You can imagine what kind of uproar that caused among the Holy Order itself. But in the end, Orenthiel got things his way. You can say what you want about him, but he never lost his charisma, that's for sure.
So that means the Lightborn's most vicious enemies now work together with the Lightborn's most faithful servants. That's bizarre.
You're telling me. But apparently their alliance has something to do with this red madness. I guess we'll see what happens.
Okay, I think I'll find my way around.
Great. Then see you later and enjoy your stay.
Alright, completed the void. We got a decent amount of experience too. Within Ark, you may also use the signpost to travel back and forth between the different districts. To do so, just walk in front of a signpost and interact with it. Okay, I like that.
My sir, do you have a moment? I think the two of us could do business together.
What do you need?
Well, it is actually quite simple. But since you were kind enough not to just ignore me and walk by as the others did, I would like to show my gratitude for that first. You travel a lot, don't you? I can tell by the mud on your boots. Here, one of these books might come in handy on your journeys. Which one do you prefer?
Crafting book, apprentice, blacksmithing, that's craftsmanship, enchantment, or what, you're giving them away for free, what's the catch? I guess I'll take, I think I'm already like maxed on alchemy. Let's just go ahead and take craftsmanship.
Splendid. Say, would you happen to be interested in earning yourself some more coins? Or, even better, more books like those? There is something I need help with.
I might be. What's troubling you?
I have a problem, and this problem is called Celia, which happens to be my sister. Where should I start? You know, I am one of those people who wasn't given everything by fate. Quite the contrary, in fact. When I was a child, the village I grew up in, Foamville, was ambushed by bandits, and both my father and my mother died during the attack.
My condolences.
Thank you, but it's ancient history now. Fact is, my sister and I dealt with this event differently. We managed to flee the attack and make it to Ark, where the gods, of course, threw us into the Undercity. But while I tried to honor my father's heritage by using the little I could from our savings by setting up a business, she preferred to wallow in her misery instead. She got to know the wrong people and has, since then, never done a single bit of honest work. Frankly, she's a dust addict. Day and night she does nothing else but rot in those drinking holes in the Undercity and blows what little money she makes on her drage. Now, of course, she is still my sister. So all of these years I paid her rent so she doesn't have to sleep on the streets. However, things have changed. Recently she started using our father's heritage to pay for her addiction, and I will not accept that.
Let's see. What do you mean by she's a dust addict? I'm an outlander.
Of course, you wouldn't know that. Glimmercap dust, the blue bliss, or however you want to call it. It's a drage, a dangerous one. Apparently, it makes you feel as if you're walking the eternal paths. But it also kills you quicker than the sunfire.
Let me get this straight. She blows your money to buy drage.
Well, technically it's our money. Basically, it was a share our father had in a small business here. He was so proud of it, you wouldn't believe it. Luckily enough, I managed to save that paper from the bandits and turned it in at the bank a few years ago, after I realized how valuable it was. Since then, it has turned into quite a formidable sum. Nothing huge, of course, but enough to save my business from bankruptcy. You understand? In theory, it is our money, but without me, she would probably have sold it for a bottle of ale, and I won't let her spit on our father's heritage that way.
Alright, can't you talk to the guard about this?
I certainly could, but the day a guard voluntarily goes into the Undercity is the day a Vartia will become a barber. The Undercity belongs to Relata, and Celia knows that, which is why my hands are tied.
I see, and why don't you just talk to her?
Oh, believe me, I did. Which is why she simply hid the key to our safe in the bank somewhere that I couldn't find it. So, long story short, this is where you come in. I want you to get her to give me that key. How you do it is up to you. But if you succeed, it won't be to your disadvantage.
Fair enough, I'll help you. Where can I find her?
Anywhere there's rats and dust. but she spends most of her time in the False Dog in the Undercity. One of those dumps I told you about. Just come back to me once you've found something.
Alright, started Divide and Conquer. Interesting. Bring the key of the Fox Hands Vault to Milbert.